The Haskell Free Library and Opera House, a symbol of friendship severed by border security. For over a century, the Haskell Free Library and Opera House stood as a unique testament to the enduring friendship between Canada and the United States. This remarkable structure, deliberately built to straddle the international border between Stansted, Quebec, and Darby Line, Vermont, symbolized the spirit of cooperation and shared cultural heritage between two neighboring nations. Its very existence defied the usual rigidity of international boundaries, fostering a sense of community that transcended national identities. But this symbol of unity has become, inexplicably, a flashpoint in the increasingly strained relationship between the two countries. The library's unusual design is a marvel in itself. Its entrance sits squarely on the American side, inviting visitors from both nations into a space where bookshelves, reading nooks, and even the opera house stage transcend national lines. A simple line of electrical tape serves as the only visible demarcation of the international boundary running through its heart. Approximately 60% of the building's physical footprint, including a significant portion of its cherished collection of books, rests firmly on Canadian soil. The absurdity of the arrangement only adds to its charm. Imagine attending a performance in the Opera House. The audience sits in the United States, while the performers grace the Canadian stage, a truly unique theatrical experience. For decades, this peculiar arrangement posed no significant logistical challenges. Canadian citizens enjoyed easy access to the library, traversing the border unimpeded on the sidewalk leading to the American entrance. While encouraged to carry identification, this minor formality did little to disrupt the flow of cross-border amity. The library served as a vibrant hub of cultural exchange, a testament to the ease and openness that once characterized the relationship between the two countries. It was a place where differences were celebrated, not exploited. However, this peaceful coexistence has been shattered. The United States has abruptly blocked Canadian access to the Haskell Free Library, a move that has sparked outrage and concern in Stansted and beyond. The town, deeply connected to the library's history and function, views this decision as a blatant act of hostility, severely undermining the cooperative spirit that has characterized their relationship with their American neighbors for generations. The closure, they argue, represents a significant blow to cross-border collaboration and a troubling harbinger of further deterioration in U.S.-Canada relations. The official justification provided by U.S. authorities points to concerns about drug trafficking. This explanation, however, rings hollow in the ears of many who see it as a pretext, a flimsy justification for a decision that carries much deeper implications. The incident is viewed by some as a symptom of the broader erosion of trust and amicable relations between the two nations, a trend that has deepened since the era of strained relations under the previous U.S. administration. The closure of the Haskell Free Library feels like a symbolic representation of this growing chasm. The case of Alexis Vlachos, a Quebec man who pleaded guilty in 2018 to using the library to smuggle firearms into Canada, is often cited as a contributing factor. While the incident undeniably raised security concerns, many believe that the disproportionate response, closing access to the entire library, is an overreaction that punishes a community for the actions of an individual. The library itself, they argue, has consistently cooperated with authorities and implemented appropriate security measures. The closure is not viewed as a targeted response to a specific security threat, but rather as a blanket ban that disproportionately affects the residents of Stansted and the broader spirit of cross-border cooperation. The incident highlights the complexities of border security in an increasingly interconnected world. It underscores the need for a nuanced approach that balances security concerns with the preservation of vital cross-border partnerships and cultural exchange. The closure of the Haskell Free Library is not merely an administrative decision. It's a symbolic act that reflects a deeper malaise in the U.S.-Canada relationship. It raises profound questions about the balance between national security and international cooperation, and serves as a stark reminder of the fragility of cross-border relationships when trust erodes. The silence of the current U.S. administration on the matter only further exacerbates the concerns of those who see this act as indicative of a broader trend towards isolationism and a disregard for the long-standing bonds of friendship and cooperation between the two nations. The Haskell Free Library, once a symbol of unity, now stands as a poignant reminder of the challenges facing international relations in the 21st century. Its future remains uncertain, a chilling testament to the unforeseen consequences of prioritizing security over collaboration.